Hello everyone and welcome to the original Fire Emblem. Yep, it's the first Fire Emblem, or at least the first Fire Emblem that we got outside of Japan. In Japan, this game is known as the Blazing Blade, but since this is the first ever game in the series to actually make it overseas, they just called it Fire Emblem over here. And I am a huge fan of this series. It is probably in my top 5 of all time, if not top 3. So I thought, I'm gonna try a Fire Emblem game on the channel, but I have no idea how this is going to go. I don't know if this is going to be well for a YouTube viewing format, but hey, I'm gonna try regardless. So let's go ahead and jump right into the prologue. You are a tactician traveling across Elebe. Set your name, birth, month, and gender. We can use the control pad to do all that, yada yada yada. So I think I'm going to keep the defaults for now. I don't think any of this really matters all that much. So my name is going to be Mark, my birth month's going to be January, and I am a male. So here we go. Or at least that's what I would have done if I wanted to edit all this stuff. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this is good. And by the way guys, there's going to be a lot of text in this game. Of course, it's a game on the Game Boy Advanced, so there's not really voice acting. So if you're interested in watching the playthrough, just let me know if you want me to read all of this, because I know for some people that can be annoying, but if enough people speak out, I will make the according changes. But alright, here we go. Are you awake? I found you unconscious on the plains. I am Lyn of the Lorca tribe. You're safe now. Who are you? Can you remember your name? Your name is Mark. What an odd-sounding name. But pay me no mind. It is a good name. I see by your attire that you're a traveler. What brings you to the Thicc Plains? Would you share your story with me? What was that noise? I'll go see what's happening, Mark. Wait here for me. Oh no, bandits! They must have come down from the burned mountains. They must be planning on raiding the local villages. I have to stop them. If that's all of them, I think I can handle them on my own. You'll be safe in here, Mark. What? You want to help? Well, can you use a weapon? Ah, I see. So you're a strategist by trade. An odd profession, but... Very well. We'll go together. Over here. If you want to help, Mark, I could use your advice. I'll protect you, so stay close to me. Okay, so it's no secret that the entirety of the Lyn campaign in this Fire Emblem game is kind of a giant tutorial for all of Fire Emblem, which makes sense because this was the first time the series had been seen outside of Japan. Some people don't really like that it's such an elongated tutorial, but I don't really mind because the gameplay is still pretty solid and the story is pretty great as well. But we're gonna have to go through some pretty basic stuff, but if you're not familiar with the Fire Emblem series and you're for some reason watching me, well, I'll go over the essentials here. Because I pretty much have the basics down. I'm kind of a veteran for this series, So basically what we do is that we just have two types of units on this board right now. We have the red units, which are the enemy, and the blue enemies, and the blue units, rather, which are us, and we just have Lynn for right now. So what we have to do, I need to be closer to the enemy. And so whenever we select one of our blue players, we can move them to any position on the map that they are capable of getting to. For right now, Lynn can only move 5 spaces, so we could move her just about anywhere, but we want to get her as close to the enemy as possible, so there we go. Yes, this should be enough. And then we'll go ahead and wait, which will end our turn right there. Uh-oh, that bandit spotted me. He's coming this way. And just like us, the enemies have a limit on the amount of spaces they can move as well. Let's close in and attack. Okay, so whenever we want to attack an enemy, we pretty much just have to, or, well, at least for the type of character that Lynn is, we have to be right next to the enemy in order to attack them, as she says right here. I have to be right next to him to attack. And we have to be directly adjacent to an enemy in order to do that. And now we strike with the attack command. And this is the type of weapons we can use in order to attack. Right now, Lynn only has the iron sword, though, so that's what we have to do. And this is our attack menu. This gives us a prediction of how the battle will go down. Well, it's not really a prediction. It's a kind of a certainty as far as the might and critical hit chance is concerned. The might is the amount of damage that we're going to deal. So in this case, Lynn will strike twice because her speed is higher for a total of 14 damage, 7 times 2. And if that bandit manages to hit us, it'll be a might of 10. Lynn has a 100% chance of hitting, the bandit has a 39% chance, we have a 3% chance of a critical hit, and the bandit has a 0% chance of a critical hit. Might sound a little complicated, but trust me, it's not, and that's the only time I'm going to go over that. That was kind of a mouthful, so here we go. Hey, a miss, that's what I wanted. Alright, we're in pretty good shape after that battle. And when we get enough experience, 100 to be exact, we will level up, and our stats and attributes will go up. Ow! I guess Lynn is pretty squishy, but there we go. Defeated is the monster. Victory! But I've been injured. I have need of a vulnerary. So what we can do now is that another option that you can use whenever you move your characters, that you can also heal them if you happen to have any healative items. I would do well to use this time to administer a little first aid. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and move Lynn as close to that boss bandit as I can get to. We can't attack, of course, because we're not directly next to an enemy, but I'm carrying a couple of vulneraries in my satchel. They should heal me up. Would you get one for me? And here we go. Let's see how many vulneraries she has. She has 6. I believe these things in this game restore 20 HP. It's 10 in future entries, mainly 3 houses, but I believe for this one it's still 20. I don't know, maybe it's 10, I forget. But there we go, full health yet again. So because that is a boss enemy, they usually won't move from their little hideout right there. Thank you, Mark. Now, let's go get that brigand over by the Jer. Which was a hut, by the way, I kind of ignored that text. But here we go, time to attack the boss monster. Or the boss enemy, rather. Alright, let's see what we got. This guy's pretty rough. A 10 might with a 40% chance of hitting. Yeah, that's gonna hurt a bit if that happens, but let's try it. Can't do a whole lot else. Who do you think you are? You think you can stand up to Bada the Beast? Yeah, it's not a whole lot of damage. Ow! Yeah, one hit like that and we're finished. Whew, he's tough. It all comes down to this next blow. Mark, if I fall, I want you to flee. You must escape. Here we go. And of course he heals because he's on top of a structure like that. Different terrain gives you different bonuses, and he misses! Nice. Come on, come on, come on. And a critical hit, that'll do it. With a 1% chance, wow. What? How did you... Actually, that's a canned critical hit right there. In fact, all these battles were canned in this one fight here, but I think it's a pretty effective tutorial, especially if you have no idea what Fire Emblem is all about. That level up was not canned, though. Too bad we didn't get an attack raise, but I did get a speed one, which is pretty good. Ooh, that was close. I sorely underestimated him. Sorry if I worried you. I'll need to be stronger if I'm going to survive. Strong enough that no one can defeat me. So Lynn gains experience, like I said, and when she gets enough, she levels up, and then our abilities and stats will go up. Of course, what you get whenever you level up is randomized, so that kind of sucks. Although with Lynn, with every character, they have a certain % chance that a certain stat will go up, so naturally some units are going to be better at attack and speed and luck and HP and all that good stuff. But usually, in order to end a level, we have to get to the structure where the boss was and seize it. So there we go. Good work, Mark. Let's go home. And that'll be that. It's a pretty charming tutorial, you know? It's a charming game. I love the sprite work. Good morning, Mark. Are you awake yet? That fight yesterday must have taken a lot out of you. Say, Mark, I want to talk to you about something. You have some experience in the ways of war, I can see. Would you allow me to travel with you? What? You want me to get permission from my parents? My mother and my father died 6 months ago. My people, the Lorca, they don't... I'm the last of my tribe. Bandits attacked and they killed so many people. The tribe was scattered. My father was our chieftain and I wanted to protect our people. But I'm so young and our people were old-fashioned. They wouldn't follow a woman. No one would follow me. I'm sorry. I've been alone for so long. No, no more. I will shed no more tears. Thank you. I'm better now. Mark, I must become stronger, so that I may avenge my father's death. Yesterday's battle taught me something. I won't become stronger by sitting here alone. Mark, tell me you'll train me, that you'll let me travel with you. You will? That's wonderful, thank you, oh, thank you. We'll be better off working together, I know it. You'll be my master strategist, and I'll be your peerless warrior. We can do it, right? It sounds like a good idea to me. So we're gonna travel with Lynn, Mark. Give her your aid and master the art of combat. Complete the tasks set out in each chapter to help Lynn in her quest. Turn the instruction window on or off by pressing select, and I've been debating with myself whether or not I'm gonna do that. The only problem is that the game wants you to take certain actions in the tutorial sometimes, and if you have those windows off, you're not gonna really know what to do. So I might feel it out. We'll do the bubble for the first couple of ones, maybe. The apprentice tactician Mark and the young sword fighter Lynn. A strange pair on an even stranger journey. To prepare for the long road ahead, they go to Bulgar, the commercial center of Thicc. Unbeknownst to Lynn, she will discover something that will alter her life forever.